Geeks! This time we'll be talking about the second episode of The Flash titled Fastest Man Alive.
And also you'll be introduced to the newest scourge of Geek Eclectic entitled Dr. Ebola. But luckily also his protagonist is Professor Vaccine. And also we'll be discussing why we've been a little on the side of, I want to say busy, but I'm hoping it's not lazy. I mean,
Let's just go with busy.
I like busy. It sounds less lazy, really.
Yeah. So wash your freaking hands.
And slow yourself down. That's a play on words because we're talking about the Flash.
I see what you did there.
It took me a second.
Because this is Geek Eclectic.
Let's go!
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. My name is Stu.
And I'm the Stash.
Or the artist formerly known as Nick.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going with that. Welcome to Geek Eclectic Podcast. It's been a while.
It has been. It really, really
Yeah.
has been.
Like,
We've had some time where we just haven't been able to record. Like, in fact, we're recording on a day that we have yet recorded on just because we felt the need.
we needed to get it out there for you guys. That's how much we love you guys.
That's right.
And gals.
But probably guys. Let's
But
be
probably,
honest
yeah,
ourselves.
it's going to be guys.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
guys.
mostly the guys. Sadly. Don't get me wrong. We'd love to have some female followers.
Yeah, ladies.
But
hello.
so far, it's seeming like the men. Shout out to any of the females that are listening.
Shout out.
Hello, ladies.
Oh, man. So how are you doing, Nick?
I'm good, actually. I'm really good. I'm feeling better. I was down sick for a bit.
Yeah?
But right now, I'm feeling pretty damn good.
That's good. Yeah, I remember you... What was going on?
Sinus infection and an ear infection at the same time.
Oh, my God, dude. That's awful.
Thankfully, when I got diagnosed, they were like, hey, you don't have a fever. You want to get a flu shot? Sounds great. Fuck, why not?
I mean, just listening, like... I was just like editing the last episode and just listening to you.
Just sounding terrible.
You just sounded like just straight up death. I mean,
I felt like death. I'm not gonna
God,
lie,
dude.
I felt like death. I've still got some lingering coughing happening, but that's okay.
yeah, you're feeling good.
Comparatively so.
That's good, man. That's good. I'm glad to hear you're back on the saddle.
Like I get a handicap on that one. Comparatively, yeah, I feel great.
Yeah, that's good. We want you better.
When I felt like death, I felt bad. Now I feel less like death. So therefore, I'm good.
Now I feel good
Now I feel great. I feel special.
because you drank a magical elixir.
I did. It's called rum.
Boom.
I drank a lot of rum during that time frame.
That'll
I'm
do-
sure it's probably not the right thing to do with antibiotics, but hey, I figured the alcohol is going to cleanse me.
It works. You know?
It did, I feel.
Yeah.
All right, so for everyone's little knowledge and to date this episode because
Oh, I'm doing good too, man. Thanks.
you were doing well beforehand, brother. It's all good. Whoops.
Oh, anyways, let's get it.
I was gonna give him a little knowledge that we actually just watched the second episode of Flash.
Yes, we did.
And we didn't watch it together, but we watched it.
That's right.
And I'm not gonna lie, I was never the biggest Flash fan.
Yeah?
I never was, but you know what? So far, I'm enjoying the hell out of this season.
Really?
It's kind of turning me.
You know what? I agree with you. I mean, dare I say, it's probably
I'm going to disagree with you on this.
better than Arrow. Well, it has its moments.
It has its moments,
Yeah.
but overall, I like Arrow better.
It's a different feel.
It's
I
a
guess.
totally different feel.
Yeah. I mean, I still love Arrow. Arrow's probably still one of my top favorites, but
I mean, here's the reason I even almost give it like it might be. Tom
Yeah.
Cavanaugh's there.
oh yeah, that's
I
right.
love Tom Cavanaugh.
Yeah.
He's a bad motherfucker in
Oh,
this
he
show
is,
too.
dude. No, you don't fuck with Tom Cavanaugh. That's all I gotta say.
No, you do not fuck with Eli Stone's father.
Oh God.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch Eli Stone. There's 2
Yes.
seasons. It's phenomenal.
But yeah, I agree. It has been pretty awesome. I mean, let's see, where do we start? I mean, I guess I'll start with the suit. I mean, the suit, looks amazing. The Flash suit.
It does look pretty damn good. I did like that he was in it in the first episode. Maybe not the full Flash suit, but you know what? He was in the basic red, fucking flipping out, going.
Exactly, and he didn't quite have like the. There's a reason why
there's no electric bolt fucking in the middle.
You know, right away they're not going to call him the Flash. Like in like
they did in the second episode.
Yeah, they did in the second episode, which I'm glad.
Which hell. Fucking Arrow fucking called him Flash by the midpoint of the first episode.
In Arrow they called him the Hood.
I know.
And then he upgraded to Arrow. Now he's upgraded to Arrow.
I'm wondering when Green Arrow is going to happen. Is all I'm saying.
Maybe this season.
It might be.
He's no. He's Green Arrow.
Because now there's a red one too.
Yeah.
So now we have to disambiguate by them colors.
We got to differentiate the colors.
The red Arrow was doing something. So was Green Arrow.
Maybe we'll call him Speedy. I think he's.
Isn't that the dog?
No, Speedy was the sidekick. But then he became.
To God, there was a dog.
There was, but Speedy was Green Arrow's sidekick.
Yeah, I know.
And he became Arsenal.
And the first one that was like had HIV in the comics and shit.
Whoa,
Speedy, yeah.
Speedy had AIDS?
The chick. This girl.
Wait, what?
This girl. She was.
No, Speedy was a dude.
No, well, whoever the hell.
Maybe there was. Okay, maybe
whoever Green Arrow's female, I don't know, student more or less. Original storyline was that she was originally a streetwalker.
Okay.
And had actually gotten HIV.
Oh. I'm trying to find out who that could be. Female sidekick. Was it Helena? I'm seeing something. Oh no, I'm sorry. I just typed in. It was Helena. She's the Huntress, which we saw in season 1 of Arrow.
Here, let me help this. Let me help this one.
Yeah. HIV. Sidekick HIV. Yep. Who has HIV in the DC universe?
Yep.
Batman figured it out.
She was the second character to take the mantle of Green Arrow's sidekick, Speedy.
Speedy, there you go. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there was there's different variations of Speedy. Like there are Flash
and
taking up the mantle
Robin
or whatever. Yeah, of course.
The one I had to take a second.
Exactly.
Robin. Yep.
Let's see. So
that person's name.
But yeah. Anyway, let's get back to
Joseph
Flash.
Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah. There you go. So let's get back to the Flash.
Walk us through the episode.
All right, so the episode opens.
Second episode, mind you, kids.
Yes,
Fastest man alive.
Yes. The second episode opens where Barry rescues a bunch of people from a burning building, and he's using his powers for good.
Mm-hmm. But
we also see him juggling his day job responsibilities.
Poorly.
Very poorly.
Poorly.
I
love that spot where how long do you think he's going to notice until he didn't change his clothes?
Yeah.
Boom! He arrives on scene with the Flash shit on. And he's like,
"Oh shit!
Oh god damn it!" He sees a store. He just goes in and buys shit.
You got to go run into a laundromat or whatever and take some clothes.
Yeah.
Oh god! Doing a little shopping.
Yeah,
Mr. Wayne.
Maybe the Lamborghini then. Much less conspicuous.
So he arrives to the crime scene. I love how he deduces the crime scene. He figures it out so quickly.
I really enjoyed the the genius vision, I'm going to call it.
It reminded me of Sherlock.
It did.
You haven't seen Sherlock.
It reminded me a lot of Sherlock.
Yeah, where he kind of deduces it.
Oh, it's the same size. The shoe, just like you, detective.
Yeah.
Not that we're saying you're a suspect, but yeah. I'm gonna stop talking.
Do you think he figured it out way too quickly? I mean, I understand he's probably a brilliant CSI.
From what his overall, I don't think so. Actually, he seems like an overall genius.
Okay.
Just the shit with Arrow, like when he was in Arrow last season, and him just you're obviously the Arrow.
Oh yeah, he was smart enough to figure out that. I mean,
duh.
He's smart enough to figure that out.
Here, I made this mask for you.
Yeah,
it fits exactly what your face
Her
is.
freaking mask.
Yeah. Take your own advice. Wear a mask.
Yeah. And I'm gonna come back in the first episode and tell you to wear a mask.
And I'll be back in episode 8 as well when we cross over again.
And when you speed off, I'm gonna tell you look cool, and then you're gonna tell me the same thing, cool. And then we're gonna.
Except you're gonna call me from like 500 miles away, like looking cool. I'll be like, I just said the same thing. Buy me a Coke, bitch.
Oh God. So what do you think about the flashbacks? There was a lot of flashbacks in this episode, kind of similar to Arrow.
Yeah.
You know, they kind of had that linear.
Well, they have their formulas.
Yeah, they both do. Definitely.
And they're both haunted characters. I mean, I don't think until this whole thing with his father's taken care of somehow, it's going to be any different.
Well, it was this just traumatic event that happens when he was a child, where his mother is killed and
on top of it,
father gets framed.
It was happening when he was starting to like get weak. You know what I mean? Like, just look at his glucose levels. Holy shit! How didn't we think of this? Like, because he's burning so much energy, it's kind of like his brain's wandering because that is what would happen.
Oh yeah.
If you're that tired and you've expended that much shit, you're that dry, more or less. Your fuel tank's that empty.
Yeah.
Your mind is not focused in any way, shape, or form.
He's burning a lot of calories.
Oh yeah.
He needs to carb up.
He does. You have to basically eat like 3,000 tacos.
If you add guac to that, I have to add
guac and cheese. That's a totally different method.
I have to go through another formula to figure that out. I love that character, that Cisco, though. I love that
Cisco's fun.
And the what's the other Doctor
Tom Cavanaugh.
Ooh, well, Tom Cavanaugh,
the girl?
of course. Yeah, I'm trying to remember her name. Oh my god, I'm gonna.
I like Joe, man.
myself.
I mean, like the series overall, I'm really liking Joe.
Joe, oh yeah, Joe was Joe is played by
same guy who was on Law and Order, same guy who was on Rent, playing Colin.
Jesse L. Martin.
Collins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's pretty much playing a cop again.
Yeah. Well, he did it very well.
Let's do it again.
Man's got this talent. We got to do it.
We gotta put this dude in it. Yeah, of course, Tom Cavanaugh is Dr. Harrison Wells. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which I want to know what's going on with him. The last episode was at the end of the last episode. He's looking at that paper that says the Flash. Dies or whatever.
No, the Flash vanishes.
He vanishes in 25 or something.
2024, I think.
Sometime
which literally
in the future.
they're sitting there going like, this show's got a decade in it. I think it's definitely got a decade, right? Fuck it, let's do a decade.
I mean, it leads me to believe that there's going to be some sort of time travel.
Oh yeah, like
time traveling, yeah. And we know a certain villain who can do that.
Mm-hmm. Hiro Nakamura.
Are you talking about Reverse Flash?
I'm talking about Hiro Nakamura.
Or Professor Zoom. I mean, he travels back in time and makes Barry's life a living hell in the comics.
He does.
So maybe we'll see that. I don't know.
It could be interesting.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking forward to it, to be honest.
Yeah. So, anyways, we get back to these flashbacks. I believe Detective Joe West is having them. I think he's having these flashbacks, just remembering, how he was raising Barry when he was young, and how
run away again.
Yeah, Barry was living with Joe.
He's taking a shower. It's 3:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah. He just keeps running away because he wants to see his dad.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like, "Oh, my dad didn't kill my mom. It was the yellow lightning man."
Mm-hmm.
And Joe doesn't let him see him, but it's not that he.
It's not that he doesn't want him to see him.
The dad
doesn't want to see him.
Exactly.
He doesn't want him to see him like that.
Yeah. And who would? Who would?
I mean, Jesus, I wouldn't.
Oh God, no!
Fuck, if I got framed for something, even if I got framed for something, I wouldn't. And I'm in jail. I wouldn't want my kid to see me like that.
But yeah, you don't gotta come here and see this right now.
No,
I don't want you to see me locked up like a rat in a cage.
So. No, I'm holding the soap up though, kid. Don't worry.
Yeah, just keep it tight.
Not too tight. Just slip out.
Oh man! So yeah, one thing that was interesting in the episode is that Barry's having issues with his powers, which we discussed.
We discussed a little bit.
He's he's hypoglycemic. He needs to eat.
So what'd it take? A fresh bag? No, 40. Oh fuck. Yeah, you were dry there, kid.
Oh jeez.
Fuck.
So he just basically needs to stay hydrated and eat
he
tons of
doesn't
food.
have anywhere near the amount of his metabolism is so fast, it's burning shit off constantly.
Yeah. So he just needs to eat just
an
ungodly amount of
a fat
food.
man wishes he could.
Jeez. Wouldn't that be great?
Yup.
And still keep that physique.
Let me not lie to you. Honestly, I heard someone say it recently that if it meant that I could have the metabolism of bearing out, I'd want super speed as one of my powers.
Fuck yeah. I mean, take that in a heartbeat.
Yup. I can eat like that and fucking still be...
Oh, yeah.
Shit, I'm in.
I'm in too. I'm all in, man. I'm sold. But unfortunately...
Nope.
How can I get struck by some...
Super special lightning?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm waiting for it.
I posted something this week actually on the on our Facebook page.
Yeah.
It was everyone knows that superheroes have most of them have a issue with their home life being bad, like divorce and shit like that. So maybe that rising divorce rate is a fresh indicator that we're gonna have superheroes soon enough. It's like I could see that.
Something's brewing.
Something's brewing.
Something's
Not
coming,
just
man.
Death, which that's too sadly. I had a very, very unhappy conversation about Ebola this week.
Oh god, maybe that's what happens.
Nope, it definitely isn't.
Someone will just
Dr. Ebola ain't gonna help
Dr.
nobody.
Ebola. Dr. Ebola.
Yep. Nope.
Boo! Bam, bitch! You got Ebola. What are you gonna do? I killed you.
Not show symptoms for 19 days and then possibly die. That's what I'm gonna do.
But who would be the opposite hero, opposite of Dr. Ebola?
Dr. Vaccine.
Dr. Vaccine.
Professor Vaccine.
Professor Vaccine. Professor Vaccine and Dr. Ebola. Just wait for it.
That'd be the worst comic book ever.
That would be really bad. Nobody would read that shit.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh my god.
Even if I wrote the damn thing, I wouldn't read it.
Dr. Ebola's headquarters are in Liberia. What an unfortunate spot to be. If he's in the U.S. or in a tropical island or something.
He's got a boat U-Haul going to America soon, so it's all good.
He's gonna Dr. Ebola's in a fucking shanty with like...
Oh, God.
Oh,
it's
my
sad
God.
that the thing... I was talking with my professor, actually, and he actually knows shit about this stuff. And he's sitting there going, like, I see these people, and they're basically walking out of these dirt huts in Africa.
Yeah.
And fucking spraying the ground that they're walking on. That's how dangerous this shit is. I'm sitting there in my head going, like... He said, he was like, I'm sitting in my head going, why don't you burn that fucking thing down? Because you know what? Fire kills a hell of a lot of shit. And it probably is one of them.
It's like a scene
it's
straight
a
out
fucking
of...
shack. Burn the bitch down.
It's
We'll
like
get you more wood.
It's just like a scene straight out of The Thing, minus the whole cold climate.
Yeah,
just burning everything down, burning everything in sight.
I would.
Oh God.
Oh.
Well, everything.
Back to happier things.
Yeah, back. We did derail there with Dr. Ebola.
Dr. Ebola. Dr. Ebola coming at you live.
I'm gonna give you Ebola, bitch.
From the shores of the United States.
You're not safe. You may be able to teach your nurses how to properly not get Ebola, but they're still gonna get it because let's face it, I'm Dr. fucking
I'm
Ebola.
Dr. Ebola.
Yeah, you're gonna get it. I like Ebola.
Boom.
Ebola strike. Anyways. So back to
300. I got 300 minutes.
all the time. Every day. No gutter balls in this bitch. Unless you have Ebola, then your body might be falling down the gutter.
Oddly enough, it might be a gutter ball because you know what? I'm going to get the people in the gutter too. Sometimes you get a good enough strike, it comes back out in the gutter. I'm going to hit them too. Like, it's fucked. Like, I'm terrible. Like, dude,
I know.
I'm in the medical field, and
awful.
I'm sitting there going, like, you know what? Nope, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Well, I don't like it either.
But I'm the one that has to deal with these fucking people. I'm going to be the one that's sitting there going, like, oh, you think you have Ebola?
Hey, Nick, how you doing, man?
Here.
I'll be like, hey, man, how's it going?
I'm in quarantine.
You got Ebola?
I had a patient with Ebola last week. I'm in quarantine still.
I'll just start greeting you like that. I'll be like, hey, man, you got Ebola?
Yep.
That is unfortunate.
Yep, I'm in quarantine right now. It's going to be fine.
This will be the last podcast show.
Don't worry, we'll Skype it. It'll be fine.
Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Well, you know who probably couldn't get Ebola? The Flash, because he could
Dr.
probably outrun it and Dr. Ebola.
Dr. Ebola's just a carrier.
See, the Flash could probably outrun Dr. Ebola.
He could, but you know what?
He'd outrun the Ebola.
He'd make a wave of Ebola. He'd be like, run as far as you want. This bitch is going to get bigger.
Just creates a tornado of Ebola.
Try and run around the other way, motherfucker. You know what? You're going to get a little dust in your face.
You ain't reversing this shit. You're still going to have Ebola in the morning, baby.
Oh, that got dark there.
Oh, man. Dr. Ebola. Well, we just created a new character. Hey, you're welcome, DC or Marvel. Yeah, if you want to use Dr. Ebola.
Or you know what? Dark Horse.
There you go, Dark Horse.
That could be the next guy in the Evil League of Evil.
It's going real dark there.
That could be on the Evil League of Evil right there.
Yeah.
You got Bad Horse, you got Dr. Horrible, you got Dr. Ebola.
You're welcome.
Yep.
Contact us.
Bring it to me, Josh Whedon. Come on, son. Josh Whedon, give me your number.
We know you want it.
If not, just pay us anyway.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that.
But
back to the episode.
Back to the Flash. Back to the Flash who could outrun Dr. Ebola. Maybe. Oh shit! I keep thinking about it in my head. It's not true.
I've got you now, Flash.
You're fucked. You've got it no matter what. Unless Professor Vaccine comes along, but he's a pussy. He can't do anything.
He's got a bald head and he looks like he's been on chemo for a month. He looks more pale than the Cullens.
He's trying to go for that Professor Xavier thing. He's like a knockoff.
He looks more pale than the Cullens.
Oh God, okay.
Jesus Christ.
Whew. Oh gosh, okay, back.
So something happens in the Flash, right?
Where were we? Okay, yep. As we're talking about how. Okay, so Barry attends Simon Stagg's Man of the Year ceremony, and Simon Stagg is apparently a very important person in the DC. Yeah, he's like a CEO of Stagg Enterprises.
Stagg Enterprises.
Yeah. So
brave and bold.
So in this ceremony, a group of masked men crash the gathering,
or maybe masked man.
Dun dun dun. And that masked man or man
or woman,
you'll find out, he robs everyone. And Barry sees this going down, and he sees a security guard. This dude's gonna get lit up, but Barry ends up saving him.
Mm-hmm.
And Barry tries to race outside and chase the car, but he passes out because he's
all weak.
He's all hypoglycemic.
Gets all weak.
Yeah, that's so weak, man. It's weak sauce.
You ain't eating right, motherfucker.
Yeah. So they go back to the Star Labs team of Dr. Wells, Cisco, and Dr. Caitlin. They all deduce, that of course that he has hypoglycemia. His, blood sugar is too low.
Mm-hmm.
So we get yet another flashback revealing that Barry runs away again, but Iris kept it secret. But Joe, of course, gets it out of her.
Mm-hmm.
And then we find out that it doesn't take Joe long to figure out that Barry's working out with Star Labs because he sees a Star Labs T-shirt.
Sweatshirt.
Yeah, hanging on.
Can I keep this? Yeah, kid, you can keep it.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I got a question.
Yeah.
What? Can I keep the sweater? Yeah, kid, keep it.
I wouldn't leave it laying around, but,
Yeah, who cares? Yeah.
Someone's going to show up. Like Joe.
Like a detective, maybe.
Which
he has access to a CSI lab.
Yeah. Which he eventually does. He basically tells Barry, why are you doing this? You don't need to risk your life. You
already have a job with the police. You aren't fucking a superhero.
Let the police handle it.
Yeah.
You don't need to be doing this. We're putting your life on the line.
Mm-hmm.
And this gets Barry gets all mad. He's like, you're not my dad. I'm not your son. You can't tell me what to do, and you can't stop me. So
I'm gonna do what I want.
Yeah.
But not tell your daughter, even though I want to.
Even though she's kind of like my sister, but she's not. Boom. It's getting a little weird.
It's a little
weird. It is
Let's
a little
not lie to
weird.
ourselves. That's a little weird.
That's a little weird.
Hey, but I basically lived a doorway down from you through our childhood.
Yeah.
But you could see him with the, like, I'd like to bang her.
Yeah,
he's like,
how long has this feeling been around here?
Long time, son.
Yeah. Woo! Like, oh man. He's laying underneath his
comforter going like,
his Star Wars sheets.
Oh
God, yeah, that's that one.
Leave the room.
It's a little weird. That's the one thing. Yeah,
I know, that's all that, like, so far the entire time I've watched that fucking thing, I've been like, I'm a little uncomfortable by this whole thing, but that's me.
Yeah, I agree with you there. They're basically brother and sister almost,
they're,
but not real. I know, I get it. They're not
brother and sister.
It's still kind of strange.
Absolutely.
But anyways, back to the group of men who robbed the stag event. We eventually find out that they are dun dun dun. What? One person.
Danton Black,
AKA
Clone Guy,
Captain Clone, or Multiplex. I like Captain Clone, but that's his real name in the comics, Multiplex.
I'll make a better one, I promise.
So Danton Black is out to kill Stag. He used to work. Yeah, he used to work for Stag.
It's vengeance time.
Oh, it's vengeance time.
Vengeance time. It's vengeance.
It's vengeance time.
You know it's vengeance time because I'm wearing my business socks. It's vengeance. It's vengeance time.
You know what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to say it's vengeance time.
Because he let my wife die.
That son of a bitch.
Motherfucker.
And I was experimenting with cloning
myself.
Just sing the whole thing out. Just sing the whole thing out.
Welcome to Geek Eclectic's Songcast.
Oh, you know that's gonna.
Oh, it's gonna happen. We're gonna have a musical episode, I'm sure.
That will not be listened to whatsoever.
Oh, and that'll be our highest rated one ever.
Hopefully, yeah, maybe.
Oh, it's gonna get the 1 million subscribership happening.
Oh, I'm waiting for it. Oh,
listen to these two assholes sing the entire episode.
Today we'll be reviewing Ebola.
Halloween stories to come.
Dr. Ebola shows up and his good friend Captain AIDS, and they give everybody AIDS and Ebola, and that's the end. That's kind of depressing.
Don't worry, Professor Vaccine is here.
And the drug that Magic Johnson takes is here to cure everybody.
And Magic Johnson's blood panel's here as well.
Hey man, I'm here. I'm here to save y'all.
Enough if you walk into his movie theaters, you'll get that too.
You get a free pass.
That's why those theaters are so goddamn popular.
Yeah.
It ain't him. You mean if I walk in there, I can't get it? No, damn.
No, it's not.
That's obviously bullshit, people. Please don't believe that for a fucking second.
Yes, that is not real. If you believe that, then you need to get your head checked.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Don't believe us.
Obviously, he'd charge you.
Yeah. Of course. So, all right. Where were we? Okay, so Barry and the crew eventually learn that... Oh, wait, where? No, I'm sorry. Okay. So...
Multiplex,
a.k.a. or Danton Black, is out to kill Stag. And while Joe and I think Eddie are interviewing...
They're interviewing partner after the last one died.
And Eddie's hooking up with Iris.
A little bit. You guys can kiss. I already know about you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're going like, man, you were so fucking bitter.
Yeah. You dick.
Fine, just kiss her, asshole.
Thanks for keeping the secret, man. I'm learning to keep a lot of secrets. I'm getting good at it. That was good.
Oh yeah.
So,
Jesus Christ, Barry. She's known you for this long and she's not stupid. Come up with better excuses. Okay.
So this Danton Black is out to kill Stag. Joe and Eddie happen to be on the scene talking to Stag, and Multiplex does his thing, turns into like 6 guys or whatever.
Boom.
And Flash appears, gets Joe out of the building.
Who's, mind you, told at the police station, what's going on? Oh, Stag Enterprises is shooting. Joe's there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do something.
I'm gonna go and do this.
Neo.
I'm Neo. I know Kung Fu. And I can run fast. But, so the Flash shows up, tries to fight the multiplex, just gets the shit kicked. I mean, at first it's kind of working, but he eventually just gets the shit kicked out of him by, a bunch of multiplex dudes.
Little Dallas multipass.
Yeah. But he... yeah,
That's literally all I thought when he was like multiplex. I'm like,
oh yeah, multipass.
Little Dallas multipass. Okay.
He got beat up by the multipass, and but he luckily escaped.
Yeah, because he was about to get shot.
Yeah.
Which my thought is, if he's moving so fucking fast, why is he trying to fight them like he's a normal human being?
Yeah.
Speed
I don't get
your ass around, buddy.
Oh yeah. Well,
that's me though.
I understand he's still trying to get a grip on his powers.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you're not going to master it.
They did have a great spot. Like, what? You passed it by 6 blocks.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
So he's not perfect. I mean,
he's learning.
If we saw season Flash would have it like that and save those people right away. But we're seeing a Flash that is still learning, the ropes of his powers and what he's capable of. So let's see where we. So the team learns pretty much that Danton has the ability to clone himself.
Yep.
We get a flashback of Barry meeting with his dad, of young Barry, and
I didn't want you to come.
Yeah, he didn't want him to come. And Barry's like, "Oh, I hate Joe. He doesn't want me to see you." And that's when the dad's like, "No, I don't want you to see me like this."
Doorway.
Like,
Just
I told you, motherfucker.
You little motherfucker.
Motherfucker, I told you what to. God damn. Damn, what are you doing? So Barry's dad just tells him, you can't save me. So just go home, be a good boy, and
here's a kiss in your head.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Bye-bye.
Mwah.
So let's see. Will, I say, is that I hope I'm getting his name right. Wow, I got that really wrong. Wells, I mean. God, I'm sorry about that. So what Dr. Wells meets, thank you. Dr. Wells meets Joe at the police station and tells him, hey, you don't got to worry about Barry. He quit the team. He quit the Star Labs team.
Because you know what? When he actually suits up again, next time, he's going to die because you don't believe in him.
Yeah. He told him he needs to believe that he doesn't think he's capable. Has too much self-doubt in himself. He needs to be confident in his abilities, and the people around him need to believe in him as well. And as long as Joe continues to doubt Barry, Barry's still, always going to continue to doubt himself. So Barry decides to meet Iris, because Iris keeps bugging him throughout the episode. What's wrong with you? You're not...
Come here for coffee? You come here to tell me what's going down.
Yeah. So she actually reveals to Barry that she has been writing about the Flash.
She chose her new topic.
Yeah.
Of the Flash.
Which is the Flash. And he's kind of like, oh, you're right about me.
So he's like, I thought you were going to, do something that wasn't sci-fi.
But she's actually writing about him, and he's kind of like, he's almost kind of flattered about it like that.
A little bit. And a little worried, too.
A little worried, too, because... She
might Lois Lane some shit and figure stuff out.
She seems like she could be a smart cookie and deduce that, figure out that the Flash is Barry, put two and two together.
Eventually, but you know what I really liked the part earlier in the scene where he's literally sitting there while she's fucking tearing this sugar and pouring it.
Yeah,
he's literally running around and somehow quick talking her. While it's happening, exactly what he wants to really tell her. He's like,
I run really fast. I like you a lot, and I want to tell you this, but I can't.
And I'm going to stand right in front of where you were. Yeah. All right,
bye. Wouldn't we all just love to do that at some point to someone? Just
I could pick at least a few people. I might do that too.
And who would that be?
Don't say.
Oh shit. Oh man!
So, for non-listeners, all I gotta say right now.
Oh come on, elaborate. No.
There will be time.
Oh, yes. We've got time, baby. We've got time.
Because this is Geek Eclectic.
Very good.
Boom.
So let's see where we're. Okay, so the Star Labs team learns that, of course they learn how Danton clones himself, and then Joe.
Well, they get some of the fucking his cells off of Barry's thing, and she makes a clone herself of it.
Yes.
And he's like, "Why is he just standing
Whoa! Why is he here?
You need to get here now."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Boom!" Gets in front of the guy like,
fuck?
and why is he just standing there?
Yeah.
I mean, why is he not doing anything?
I think my favorite moment is when Joe just
Fucking
walks
plugs
in the door.
him. Joe plugs him.
Joe just plugs him in the head.
Any more of those here?
Yeah, any more of
No?
those, man? Which is totally the right reaction to have.
That's what I would have done too.
I mean, they're all just standing around. He just plugs him right in the head. What are y'all staring at? What the fuck? This dude's standing here. Blow away.
Done.
Jeez.
Joe gives a little fucking speech of like, Barry, you know what? Why don't you call the cops, man? Because this is beyond the cops. This is beyond me. I can't do anything. You can though.
You need to do this, and he gives Barry the full confidence that he needs to go and stop Danton, aka multipass.
Yep.
So
multiplex.
multiplex. So meanwhile, Stag's inside his building doing his thing, doing his CEO thing.
Yep.
And he's
upped security. Don't worry.
Bulked it up severely. I can stop this guy. He's nothing. So Danton shows up, just totally wastes the security team like it's nothing. And he's about to blow away Stag, and Barry shows up, just saves Stag, and ends up having a kind of a cool fight with Multiplex.
I was quite impressed by it, actually.
I loved it. I thought it was great.
Oh, yeah. Especially once they're like, hey, it's like you. Like, whichever one of them's actually looking like you're expending energy and working too hard, it takes a lot to do all this shit.
Dude, that's...
Find him, and you take them all down.
Yeah, you got to find the what do they call him? The direct guy or whatever.
Prime.
Yeah, you find the prime guy, you take them all out.
Yep. Find the prime.
I think he sees him, like, sweating.
Yeah, like he's... Fucking Joe gives him, like, one last, like, little confidence boost, and he's just... You see him bolt into the group of people. And then he sees one guy as sweat is slowly starting to trickle down his fucking... Grabs him, blows around the whole complex onto the other floor, and bangs him into a fucking, like, thing.
Knocks him unconscious.
Oh, yeah, and then you just look down, like, all of them were unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was awesome. That fight scene was pretty sweet.
It was.
I enjoyed that very much. So, after...
Then he still tries to fucking kill him, though.
Oh, yeah.
Dan wakes up and tries to, like, jump fucking Barry, who gets out of the way and then tries to save his ass. And then he grows another fucking arm and
kills himself.
Yeah, kills himself. Tried to save him. Didn't sound like he wanted to be saved there,
he
Barry.
did not want to go. Did not want to be there.
Nope.
So, the episode ends with... Well, there's a part two. There's two parts of the ending. We'll just say that. Part
you
one.
Do the first one. Let me do the second one.
I will.
Because it's Tom Cavanaugh.
The part one is Barry. He's in his little lab, and Joe comes in and just says, "You know what? I'm going to help you find the guy who killed your mom and framed your dad. We're going to get your dad out of prison.
You can help him, Barry.
Yeah, you can help him. So
I'm Tom Collins. I'll do what I need to do.
It's nice to see them on the same page. And
ANGL.
I'll help you, motherfucker. I'm your daddy.
Go to the ATM and just type in ANGEL. Done.
But it's nice to see that Barry actually confirmed, you did dress me, you did keep me sheltered and fed, and
you're basically a father to me.
You're basically a dad to me.
The man had some tears out.
Yeah, he was just kind of like, he's holding it, and he's like, "That's my boy, god damn it, my boy's the fucking Flash, god damn it,
that's my almost boy / possible son-in-law in the future."
He's faster than Usain Bolt, motherfucker.
I used to think a guy couldn't run a mile faster than 4 minutes. I can do it in 3 seconds, actually.
I can do it in 4, but I can try 3. I mean, so that was part 1 of the ending. That was kind of cool. You got to see them bond. And now, Nick, you're going to do part 2.
Part 2. Tom Cavanaugh goes to see Mr. Staggs.
Oh, yeah.
Rolls his ass in the room. Says, oh, you guys having a party here? Oh, yeah? Well, that Flash guy, oh, my God.
Yeah.
He's moving so fast. If we could get control of him, I could redo what it means to be human.
Yeah.
It would change what it means to be human.
Stagg just wants to use...
And I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I know who he is. You had a guy who was cloning himself, who was beaten by a man. That's the Flash.
Yeah.
But you know what? And he stands the fuck up.
He's like, wait, what? He looked at him when he stands, like, what?
What's going on?
Yeah.
He has to be protected. And fucking stabs the guy.
Shivs him.
You're gonna think... No, he stabs him and goes, you're gonna think this is personal. It's really not.
Yeah.
But the Flash must be protected. End of fucking scene. End of scene! I'm like, Tom Cavanaugh's a bad motherfucker!
Like, I'm loving the endings that they're doing now. It's almost like the Marvel formula where like there's like an ending after
and then an ending.
Yeah.
There's an ending and then there's a real after ending.
I think that's awesome.
Yep.
So what do you think is going on with Tom Cavanaugh's character?
He's Tom Cavanaugh. That's what's
Like
going
what do you think is going on with him? I mean, we've already had an ending. He already knows Flash's future. He clearly knows what's going on. Is he from the future?
I don't think he's from the future. I do think that something in his experiment actually bent time.
And that he saw...
And he was able to, from what he did, he was able to actually see curvature of space-time. And from that, he was able to actually see the future. And he realized, because right now, I think he's looking at this whole thing going like, okay, the Flash. And then he's realizing like,
okay,
this fucking kid.
He's the Flash.
Gotcha.
I need to try to protect him.
We need to do something to help this kid.
Yeah.
Like, he's almost like a Lionel Luthor. Smallville Lionel Luthor.
Yeah.
Like, you can see bad shit going on with him, but overall, he's trying to protect this guy.
I feel that, because you're starting to get like an overall... You don't know how to feel about him, because at the end of that first episode, you're like, there's something sinister going on here. I don't know if he's... does he have Barry's best interest in mind, or does he just want to... Does he want to destroy Barry for himself?
I think he's got some good interests, actually.
I think he does.
I think some of the ways he's going to be going about this shit is going to be the wrong way of doing it.
Yeah.
But I do think that he's got his best intentions in mind.
I think so, too.
Because it's... Like, think of it. Think if you knew someone that was that powerful and has that kind of future ahead of him. Would you possibly do some shit that might be in the wrong side of the ballpark to help save them?
Probably, yeah.
Probably me too.
Yeah. I totally understand that. I mean,
I'm excited by it though. Like and number one, it's Tom fucking Cavanaugh. Yeah. I like Tom Cavanaugh. He's a great actor.
People, I've heard a lot of speculation that he could be another character, another DC Comics character, like Booster Gold, or some sort of character from the future.
That'd be cool.
I don't know though. I don't know. That could be a possibility. I also agree with you that maybe he saw a peek of the future through.
I mean, hell, you make a particle accelerator for one of 3 reasons. I mean, to learn and understand new particles, to understand the basic properties of actual particles, and sci-fi wise, try and literally see a curvature of space-time. To possibly see the future.
You'd think
the past.
You'd think he has to have some sort of ability. I mean, the guy was like ground zero during this particle. Oh, I know.
I'm really fucking curious what his might be, if he's got one at all.
He's got to be a metahuman. I mean,
I hope so.
He has to be. He was
the other 2 of them aren't, and they were there too. You know what I mean? Like the other 2 of them were there.
But who knows?
The Dr. Chick was there, and Cisco or whatever his name is.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure they'll come up with a reason. Who knows? I'm just interested to see what happens with Dr. Harrison Wells, because
AKA Tom Cavanaugh.
Yes,
AKA Eli Stone's dead father who saw the future.
Maybe that's what he's doing.
He's
doing the same thing.
Oh my god, this would be a great time into fucking Eli Stone. Eli Stone coming back.
Meets the Flash.
Eli Stone's coming back.
This just sounds like an old comic book.
That'd be great.
Like the crossover.
I'd be perfectly happy with it.
We're bringing back this show.
Done.
Oh god.
We've got Elton John's entire canon commercial to do with. Don't worry, we got the Beatles too.
Oh god.
Please, not the only one that can do this shit.
Oh man, I thought that I'm like overall. I mean, well, we can take a break here in a little bit, but I mean, I think
need more drink.
Oh yes, I think overall I'm loving the cast and crew so far for the Flash.
I am as well.
I'm loving the formula of the show with the flashbacks kind of and.
I mean, the Flash and Arrow are both, I think, great shows. Like,
yeah.
Before we go to get new drinks, how fucking stunned were you at the end of the season 3 opener of Arrow?
Oh god! Like, if you guys haven't watched it yet, spoiler alert! Huge spoiler alert!
I mean, we did just describe the most recent episode of Flash, but spoiler alert for something that happened last week.
Yeah. Well, you know what you're getting into because we're going to title it.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
But
wow, that was insane.
Sarah, aka Canary, getting killed.
Yeah. Whoa!
I'm not gonna lie, she was one of my favorite characters.
Oh, I know.
I'm talking like top 3.
I know she was for a while. I
was like, this is who Oliver should probably be with. Let's be fucking honest.
For a while, everyone could care. I know a lot of people who could probably have cared less what happened to Laurel because
I totally cared less what could happen to Laurel.
Yeah, because for a while
they like couldn't give less of a shit.
Well, Laurel's storyline was so weak. She was like, oh, she was a drunk, and then she was going to AA. And like, that whole thing was just so, I don't know, the whole...
I mean, I totally understand that one.
Yeah.
Her boyfriend died. I totally get it.
I mean, yeah.
I really totally get it. But at the same point, I'm sitting there going like, he's tripping over himself in front of this girl when he's got this other girl, Sarah, her fucking sister, who, let's be honest, he was a little wrong for doing what he did, but at the exact same time, he's got a fucking equal in that.
Yeah.
Not only is she smart as shit, not only is she hot, she fucking's a badass fighter.
I mean, they went through a lot of trial and tribulations on the island together. I mean, you can't deny that. But Laurel and Oliver have a history.
Sexual.
Yes, back in Starling City.
Mm-hmm. You know what I loved about that though? Ran around like, well, Starling City's a shithole.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and we need to revamp the whole city.
We're rebooting this shit.
Star City. I'm like,
I
was fucking wondering why they hadn't done it yet.
It's weird in the comics.
Awesome.
It's weird in the comics that the city he's in is Star City.
It is.
Yeah, and that they started out the show Starling. I like how they kind of
this bitch planned for a while.
Yeah, I like how they kind of.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving Brandon Routh.
Oh yeah.
He was a good Superman. Like, he wasn't a great Superman.
He was good.
He was good. Oh, he was very good. Like, he was fucking great. But the problem was, the archetype that they're going with was too much of a Christopher Reeves.
Yeah.
It was totally, hey, this is Christopher Reeve, and you're basically taking the torch, and okay, cool. Even though they had Smallville running at the exact same fucking time. Mm-hmm. They needed to do something along the lines of what they did with Man of Steel, except, better.
Yeah.
Which I think Brandon Routh would have been perfect for. Like, that British guy's okay. Don't get me wrong. He's a great fucking actor. He's good, but ain't no fucking way in the world you're going to tell me that the guy that was like, I'm Clark Kent. Oh, at the end of that fucking movie, I'd be like, motherfucker, you are Superman, asshole. You put on glasses, you son of a bitch.
You destroyed half of this fucking city, man.
Brandon Routh walked in. I'm like, you know what? I could actually kind of see that little thing of glasses and slouching working out for this guy.
He doesn't do the whole the humility of being a human and being clumsy like how Christopher Reeve did with his Clark Kent
and how Brandon Routh did.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Brandon Routh nailed it.
He fucking he was like Adonis on that motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
It was like, all right, you want a little Christopher Reeve? Gotcha.
Yeah.
This is part of it.
Oh, yeah.
He was a great Superman. Like, I enjoyed his Superman. I just wish he actually got a good movie out of it.
I hear you.
Because it wasn't his fucking fault, and sure as shit wasn't the fault of, God, oh, fuck me.
No, I will not.
I appreciate that. Oh, come on, Frank fucking Underwood.
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey.
Frank Underwood is in the movie.
It wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault either. It was just, I felt it was like overall a weak story and a somewhat weak Lois Lane.
Yeah.
I didn't like her as Lois Lane. Although I didn't like the new one as Lois Lane either. I mean, she was good, don't get me wrong, but she wasn't no fucking Erica Durance. But come on, son.
Yeah.
Come on, son.
The story wasn't my favorite.
Come on, son.
I will say there were some good actors. Yeah, I agree with you. Good actors. Good and bad actors.
I think Brandon
story
Routh
was a little...
Brandon Routh could have been a great Superman.
Oh, yeah.
But I think he's going to make a great... Like, I think he's going to do really fucking well. Because I loved him in fucking Chuck.
Oh, yeah.
I loved him in Chuck. He was great in Chuck. But, like, who is fucking... What is he, Adam?
He's Ray
Palmer, but who's
Ray Palmer?
It's with an L.
Ray Palmer. he's Adam.
I don't think they're going to do, like, the superhuman shit with him, which I think is a mistake. I think they should.
Maybe he'll eventually make a discovery, or
probably
kind of like what they've done with the Flash. Maybe there'll be some sort of accident because let's just start.
Just backtrack this bitch and say he was in the fucking like where he was.
Yeah,
I was by Star Labs that day.
Well, we know that DC Comics has come out and CW they would like to
make a third
superhero show.
Yep. They'd like a second spin-off of Arrow, which I love.
I think they're going to do that.
I think it'd be great for it too.
I have a feeling it's going to be the Atom. It's going to be Ray Palmer. He's going to come out of this.
He was such a badass in that first episode.
Because like that first episode, when he appears, there's like he had his like own little music. Like
oh yeah, he has his own little.
When he's doing the presentation, it's kind of like
good speech.
Yeah.
Can't really top that speech overall. But I'm gonna excuse you for a second because I'm gonna do my little presentation and hopefully you'll be a little entertained.
Oliver's all sentimental talking about his family and stuff, and he's just all like, "Oh yeah, well." The
city sucks, and since this is the home of this place, we gotta fucking revamp the city. Boom, let's do.
Starling to Star City.
You're damn right, it's Star City, son.
Yeah,
come on, son.
I strongly believe that the Atom is going to be the third series made. I stand by that.
So too.
I think it's going to be because
maybe it'll just be called Ray Palmer.
Just Ray Palmer.
Ray Palmer.
They'll just call it Atom.
You got on fucking Tuesdays, you got the Flash. You got on Wednesdays, you got Arrow. And on Thursdays, you got Ray Palmer.
What is that? Is that the drink or is that the iced tea or whatever? It's a Ray Palmer.
Boom.
It's an Atom.
I love it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking more forward to Arrow than I am Flash.
Yeah.
But
I'm excited about
Flash has Tom Cavanaugh.
I mean, I'm excited. We know where you stand with Tom Cavanaugh.
He's fucking badass.
I'm excited about both.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Arrow is taking it to another level.
I'm not excited by Flash. I'm saying I'm more excited by Green Arrow. Or just Arrow. Fuck, I care.
He'll be Green Arrow.
Maybe by the end of the season he's gonna be fucking Green Arrow. For Christ's sake!
Come on.
Flash gets his name in fucking 2 episodes. Yeah. Arrow's still sitting there being the Hood and being Arrow. Motherfucker's got a green one and a red one now. They're gonna have to say Green Arrow eventually.
He's green.
Goddammit.
He fires arrows. The Green Arrow.
I'm stunned that they just don't like the Archer. Like, fuck off. Okay, bitch. Go back one and throw green in front of it.
How hard is it?
Robin Hood's here. Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Like, when you first see something, you identify it by color or an object or whatever.
Color and what he shoots at you. Like, that's
green
how most
and arrow. Oh, okay. I
got
put 2 and 2 together. There you go.
Like, my favorite. I love those fucking Justice Unleashed. That the game that came out recently. Well, recently last year.
Yeah.
It was basically like Superman goes batshit, but they've got comics that are attached to it.
And I remember we talked about that.
And my favorite one is still like fucking Green Arrow has Harley Quinn in his quiver. No, in his arrow cave. His arrow cave. And she's like, that's dumb. Arrows don't have a cave. They have a quiver. You should call it the quiver.
That's genius.
And he's like, that's actually not bad. And he continues to call it the arrow cave. And like, she has another appearance there later on at, like, how'd you know where I was?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't really time me up all that well. I left occasionally and came back. And, Are you kidding me? Like, Black Canary standing next to him going like, are you serious? She's like, I know exactly who he is. It's Oliver Queen. Okay, yeah, thanks. Like, they're having like a little cat fight thing going on, and she's like, it's Oliver Queen. I'm not fucking stupid, okay?
Yeah.
And she's like, what are you calling this place now? Arrow Cave. And he's like, you haven't changed the quiver? And then Canary's like, that would be better. And just like, I'm like, you fucking right, it would be better.
So I wonder if they'll call their little hang up the quiver.
I'm hoping they do.
They should.
Just as a fucking tip of the hat to that comic.
They should, man. Oh, man, that was a great opener.
Oh, yeah.
Got Oliver hooking up with, going on a date with Felicity.
Felicity.
Oh.
Olicity.
Yes.
I'm not going to lie. I really like Felicity.
Yeah. You know what? Her character was
Her
character was so good, and Diggle's character was so good, they included him in the Green Arrow comic.
Yeah. I was actually listening to Quivercast earlier, which is the official, or, quote unquote official, podcast for Arrow. And they're like, you know what? And the girl, I don't know their names, and I apologize if you ever actually hear this, which, let's be honest, maybe not. But they made the point of like, you know what? I love Felicity, and she's a great character, but when she's with Oliver, I feel like anytime she's with anyone else, they brighten her up more, and she's fucking bright. Like, she is just happy and bright, and they lighten her up even more. But when she's with Oliver, she lightens him up, but he doesn't really do that for her so much.
She brings out
she brings out the best
in him, exactly. Because let's face it, sometimes he needs that.
He's fucking dark.
Yeah, dude is dark. He's got a lot of scars. He's got a scarred past, a lot of skeletons.
He's got battle scars, man.
Yeah. But there's just so much to talk about in that first episode, and I posted the review, which you can check out on our website at
geekecpodcast.wordpress.com,
as the kids call it, the .com. So check that out. We have a bunch of stuff. Actually, we're gonna take a little break here, and
I'm out of alcohol.
Yeah, we need more. We need to fill her up.
I need a fresh.
Fill her up there, bartender.
That's right.
So we're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about some of the past things that we posted or noticed in the past week or so.
Yeah, we're gonna be going over what we've been doing. What
we're playing catch up.
We're gonna be playing a little catch up because let's not lie, we've saved the discussion of this for this.
Yeah, exactly.
So we will see you shortly. It's time for some more booze.
Can't get enough of that Geek Eclectic podcast. You can check out their website at geekecpodcast.wordpress.com. You can also check out their YouTube channel, youtube.com/thegeekeclectic. Make sure to like and subscribe, baby. You can also find them on Facebook at facebook.com/thegeekeclectic. And you can follow those boys at The Geek Eclectic on Twitter. Oh, yeah, that's the ticket, baby. Now sit by the fireplace and pour your fine ass another glass of wine, because the show is coming back right about now.
Hey, and we're back. Welcome back to the show.
The Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
So,
in this second half, / second portion, let's be honest, we might not have half in us. Stu, I may have blurred into the Flash discussion. What were you...
I let a rim shot in there.
Tell me, what were you up to this last few weeks?
Oh boy, last few weeks. Well, this past weekend I was in Carmel, Indiana. My cousin got married.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin Amanda, she got married. And it was a beautiful wedding. She got married at the...
chapel?
This big church, man. The church was freaking huge.
Were they going to go get married?
Huh?
Married?
What?
Were they going to the chapel and gonna get Aired.
And indeed they did. So the chapel was, oh my god, it had to be the nicest. It had to be the nicest freaking church I've ever been in. Well, I guess I can add that in. Don't sing the whole thing. You know what?
Well, luckily it's nowhere near the fucking actual song, so we're fine.
You're in a different key, totally.
Absolutely.
He's singing off key.
On purpose. Now we don't have to owe anyone money.
Bingo. So
So how was the wedding?
that was awesome. My niece and nephew were in the wedding. They were the little
Flower and ring bearer?
yeah. It's funny because they made it like halfway down the aisle, and then they just stood there like, "What do we do?" And then
I'm out of flowers. What do you want now?
And then my nephew just runs up on stage and just start doing just God knows what, just running around.
Good.
So then his dad had to go wrangle him up, but yeah, overall it was a good wedding. My cousin was all blinged out. She had all this like jewelry and stuff on, and
as brides will do.
Yeah, she was blinged out, and
yo, Indiana, she's blinged out, my friend.
She was iced out. So.
She had some ice all over her.
But yeah, she was.
Anymore, she'd be a frost queen.
The wedding was awesome. The reception was fucking great. There was a band playing.
Open bar.
Oh yeah.
Making sure.
Oh, of course.
Making sure.
They had the best. If you're from Indiana,
send Stu some of this alcohol.
Send me some of this beer, please. It is called Sun King. It was Sun King like cream beer or something like that. Oh my god, this beer! It was on tap at the wedding. It was amazing. I was drinking it like water. It was great. I loved it. Goes down smooth.
Never heard of it.
Well, you should, my friend. They had another.
Did they have any mangria?
Well, you'd probably have to pay for a mangria.
No, Adam Carolla's mangria, baby.
Oh,
it's a fucking actual thing.
The mangria.
The mangria.
No, I don't think they had the mangria.
Sadness.
Yeah,
it's gonna be flowing at mine.
But I bet. But yeah.
See if I can get Adam to come up for it too.
They had some good beer. There was a cover. There was actually a band playing.
Live band?
Yeah, live band was
like
playing.
The live band.
I forgot. I think their name was like the Flying Toasters or something like that. They were really good.
Were they
Shout out.
singing Ooey-oo, Killer Tofu? E-I-E?
Not quite. And I was expecting to hear I need more allowance, yodeling. I need more allowance.
Banging on the trash can.
None of that, unfortunately. I was really let down. You know, I was like,
drumming on the street light.
What the fuck? Where's the beats, man?
Playing on my banjo.
Where the beats?
Thinking that the world's fine.
Oh, God. So...
Big.
Big bird. Big.
Think big, big.
Doug, that's Doug, if you guys don't know what we're talking about. Nickelodeon's Doug, to be precise.
Boom. That's close enough, I think.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Red, yellow, red leather, yellow.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
The Human Torch was denied. I beg cologne. Ron, we're on. I don't believe you.
I don't believe it. Oh man, this band was really awesome, Nick. Though I mean, it was like they got everyone on the dance floor. They had one guy who did like the rock songs. They had this one chick. She was doing the soulful songs. Then you had this one black dude. He was awesome. He was like tearing it down. He did like play that funky music, white boy. Like this guy was tearing it up. He looked like he was funked up, man. Like he was wearing like his these like red wild glasses, and just he got out in the crowd and was singing with everybody. He like went up to my mom and he's like, "You sing it."
Did she look at me and go, "I've seen shit that'll turn you white"?
She sang it though. It was awesome. I actually went back to use the bathroom and I heard her sing from the bathroom. I was like, "Wait, what the fuck?" That's my mom.
Mrs. D.
Yeah. Hey, it runs in the family, you know.
Apparently,
she's got pipes. And then actually, it's funny enough. My cousin Amanda, she actually sang a song with the band. She was singing what was she singing? It's like the song where every chick gets on the dance floor. I will survive or whatever. I will survive. How long and how to love. Well, there were a lot of weird. I mean, it was a good. It was a good. What? It was good. A lot of good music. And Amanda, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry, but there were some songs I didn't understand. There was one
she
song.
Singing during them?
No. She just sang that one.
How'd that
song.
sound?
Yeah, she did a good job. She did a good job.
Okay.
I'm a good cousin. I'm not
gonna. That's not like you're saying the fucking podcast of the family.
No. She did a good job. Actually, I was really surprised.
All right.
I was honestly surprised. She did good. She knocked out of the park. But there are a couple songs I didn't understand that were played at the wedding. There was one. It was that. If you've never heard CeeLo Green's "Fuck You," you know. I see you ride around town with a girl I love, and I'm like,
"Fuck you."
Except they sang "Forget You." They sang "Forget
the clean
You."
version.
Yeah,
fuck that.
It was the clean version.
I would not allow that shit. I'm like, you want to do the song, the real fucking song.
But it was that dude. That dude was singing it, and he knocked it out. But it was just kind of like some weird songs like that. That was just kind. It was kind of like. Okay, what's the message here?
So are we expecting divorce at this point? Why are we going to the "fuck you" song when it's coming to this shit? Like, what is this? Yeah. Is this a special meaning song? Is this like, be ready for this song? What are we fucking hearing here?
And then you had this one drunk guy. I think you had this one drunk dude. He was just grinding on everybody. I think he was gay.
Did he grind on you?
He did not grind on me.
He
didn't grind on my wife, thank God. You know, if he did, we'd have a problem. We would have a situation on our hands.
If he ground on you or your wife?
If both. We would have a situation on our hands.
Either fucking
one. We'd have a situation on our hands. But I remember I went up to the bar for a beer, and this guy was like, "Hey, let me get a bottle. I want to buy the bottle." And, you know, this lady's like, the bartender is like,
we don't sell the bottle.
Yeah, we don't do that.
It's an open bar, dumb fuck.
Just give me a price. For the liquor, you had to pay for liquor. Beer and wine.
That's not an open bar, son. That's by definition not an open bar.
Beer and wine were
on the arm.
Yeah, on the house. But it was liquor that you had to pay for. I
would not know. That's wrong. That's wrong.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit who's listening to me. Fuck that.
Well, hey,
I know weddings are expensive.
You do what you gotta do, but yeah,
I don't give a shit how expensive weddings are.
Well, I know my wedding.
No one's paying for shit. Your wedding, no one paid for shit. That's how a wedding fucking supposed to be. I got so shit-faced at Stu's fucking wedding that I don't... There's parts of the evening that I kind of just bleed through. I'm not sure exactly what happened. But you know what? I know my fucking pocket stayed as full as it was when I started it.
Yeah.
God damn.
I was just surprised at how much... We got these huge bottles of gin and like rum and shit. People were sucking it down.
I remember there was like mother's milk, that fucking rum.
Well,
like mother's milk.
Only the best. Like only the best.
Damn right. Wasn't Appleton's, but it's fine.
Well, excuse me.
No, I'm saying it's fine. I'm saying
it's very picky bastard.
I love my Appletons. We've discussed this, kids.
Hey, Appletons.
I know you know this. Appleton's rum. Boom.
That's a sponsor right there.
Wish.
Hey, this is Nick for Appleton's.
Hi, this is Nick for Appleton's rum. Drink it. It's delicious. Shut the fuck up and do it.
Put some hair on your chest. Why is the rum going?
I'd sit there like Ron Swan. I avoid talking to people more often than not, but I've been drinking this and it's quite excellent. You should buy some. Son, a recommendation from me is basically a promise. You will love this.
Well, you wouldn't have loved the fact that the liquor probably.
No, that would have meant I'd be sitting there
you
going
would have been
like,
salty about that.
I'd have gotten salty.
Yeah.
There'd have been some salt in the air.
Well, this dude was salty that he could not buy a bottle of...
At that point, you're fucking allowed to buy a bottle. In my mind, if I'm paying for the fucking liquor, I'm allowed to get a goddamn bottle if I fucking throw money at it.
I mean, if the bartender threw out a price and he matched the price, then...
Done.
Okay.
Yep.
But I guess, they wanted to make it available to everyone. I get it.
So
they didn't
fucking
want
what?
it to but this dude was a fucking chotch. This dude was a chode.
Don't be a cunt and ask for that
he
shit.
comes up,
be less of a cunt and you'll be fine.
No, this dude was a total chode. Like, he kept insisting, like, "Oh, come on, let me buy it."
Come on, Dorn.
Come on! Let me buy the goddamn bottle again, damn it. I'm like, I was ready to be like, dude, fuck off. Like, I'm trying to get my drink. I'm trying to get my sister a drink.
I'm slightly abrasive at times.
Yeah.
I probably would have.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Go grind on some fucking dudes and whatever the fuck you're into. Get the fuck out of here. Let me get my drink. Fuck off.
What else have you been up to other than the wedding that you apparently very much enjoyed in Indiana, which on its own, it's
Great
Indiana.
time. Good. It was a good time. Yeah, it was a beautiful. Carmel was beautiful. It was
As nice as Indiana can be.
driving through Indiana though was boring as shit. Just
As I assumed.
It was awful. It's just like there's nothing.
Nothing there.
As far as the eye can see, nothing.
Yup.
That's all it was. But it was a good time. Other than that, God, man, I've just been watching some Netflix, just watching a lot of different stuff.
What have you been watching?
I was watching. You know what? I really got into watching this one anime.
Which one?
Attack on Titan.
Oh,
Have you watched that?
it's the one with the huge colossuses, right?
Yeah, they're trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, the humankind is forced to like stay within
In these walls. Yeah.
Yeah.
My buddy Vickle, who's going to be on when we do the Walking Dead cast that we're going to be doing.
Eventually, yeah.
Exactly.
Definitely.
He actually turned me on to it like 2 months ago.
Yeah, I got really hooked on that.
It's awesome.
Like, I'm almost through the first season here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think I've got like 2 more episodes to go.
It's a good show.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain animes that I've gotten hooked on in the past, like Trigun and
Love Trigun.
Oh, that was a great one.
Oddly enough, you know who actually hooked me on animes?
Who?
Vickle.
Well, there you go.
Vickle loaned me his Trigun.
Yeah.
Vickle got me and Vickle when I used to work over the Sloan. We used to sit there and bullshit about Inuyasha, and more often than not,
Inuyasha, yeah.
we'd sit there and talk about fucking Full Metal Alchemist.
That was another great one.
And this wasn't like the fucking Brotherhood stuff. This was
is
during the time that it was coming out in America.
Right.
So each week we'd be like, dude, or with the late night Adult Swim after the bar had closed, we just sit down watching it in the fucking bar as the bar is closed, going like, son of a bitch, look at that. You get him, Roy Mustang, you fucking get him. Alphonse Elric, come on, son.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was a great anime. I mean, there's just so many great animes, but this one really caught my attention. Like just the story, and I wasn't really sure because I kept seeing it. It kept coming up on my list and stuff. So I'm like,
Oh yeah.
and I was like, all right, I'm intrigued. So I watched it,
Give it
and
a
I was like, I couldn't stop. It was actually really good, and they're actually making a live action movie.
I'm looking forward to it.
And that will be interesting. I'm curious to see what's going to come of that, and who if it's going to be a Japanese made movie or it's going to be maybe American. I'm thinking it's going to be Japanese made though.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be interesting to see. But I don't know. I've just been watching that. Trying to think what else I've been doing. Just working. It's pretty much working, man. I'm a graphic designer, by the way. By trade. So
He makes pretty things.
I make things look pretty.
I make stuff pretty.
Including geekecpodcast.wordpress.com.
Boom.
Go visit it.
But really visit the podcast more.
Please do. Yeah. And we're gonna talk a little bit about where you can reach us and all that stuff.
Later in the episode.
Later on, yeah.
That's a teaser for everything that we say every time
teaser.
anyway. So what else you got going on? What else has been going on since I saw you last? Anything else?
Oh boy, just just posting a lot of news and articles on
Some news
on our website. Yeah,
is it new news?
I would assume it's new news.
New news.
Any news is good news. There's been so much stuff that we've been posting. We posted stuff about
The concept art for Michael Bay's new fucking one with Craig and Bebop.
Bebop and Rocksteady. Dude, if you look at the photos, if you guys have seen that,
it looks pretty good. They look pretty goddamn badass.
Like, why couldn't they go with that? Like, this is the Ninja Turtles movie I want to see. Like the Shredder actually looks like fucking Shredder.
He's a badass motherfucker.
Yeah, it actually looks good, and even the turtle designs. Minus, I don't like that nose. They just look creepy. They still look human. They look fucking creepy. Just give them the weird turtle nose from the cartoon.
Yep. Or the original fucking 90s movies.
Yes. Just do that. Put them in the goddamn rubber suits or close to that. Look at Raphael right there.
Raphael looks like he's on steroids.
Yeah, but that's sweet though.
I know, I agree, but he looks like he's on fucking steroids. At least Shredder looks normal.
Yeah. But I'll admit I have not seen the new TV
I haven't seen either.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do a
Everything
review on
I heard
it.
about it was like, yeah, don't worry, bother yourself with this shit.
I mean, it did well. It did okay in the box office, enough for a sequel.
Nickelodeon attached to it.
Well, yeah.
But every fucking kid in the goddamn universe is going to go see that shit. That's like Avengers would have lost if Pixar came out with a movie that week.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ. Doesn't matter if it's shit or not.
Yeah.
They'd have been like, oh, the kids. So instead of having all the mommies that want to fucking the main actors, they'd be going to that instead because the kids want to go see it and they can go see it with their kids.
I just hate all this grounded bullshit. Everything's got to be grounded. Why can't we just believe that these two punk guys turn into a rhino and a hog? Why can't we just believe that this technodrome is coming out of the ground and underground and there are ninjas and let's suspend disbelief here.
That's what a movie's for. Suspension of belief of things.
Yes.
Disbelief goes out the window for 5
You're going to escape reality for a while.
Mm-hmm.
If I kind of blame it on the Christopher Nolan movies, everything being grounded. Well, maybe to a point. I mean, because it was nice to see a bit.
It was
grounded
really
Batman.
nice to see a grounded Batman.
Yeah.
I did like that though, but they've gone too far with some of the shit.
But everything's gone so everything's got to be grounded, and let's make it. Let's make it.
Let's make this shit professional, but at the same time, let me suspend some fucking disbelief and hope for something that's better than the reality that we live in.
Yes.
Fucking Dr. Ebola just hanging out everywhere.
Dr. Ebola just shows up in the Ninja Turtles movie. He's everywhere. You just can't stop him. He crosses franchises.
Mm-hmm.
They
don't know what franchises mean.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm Ebola.
He franchises Ebola and gives it to you, and you're fucked. So, what else have we been talking about? We just posted the new Borderlands pre-sequel.
I looked at the cosplay thing that we posted, actually.
Yeah.
I just want to take a moment to let everyone remember that Edge of Tomorrow was that shitty fucking movie that Tom Cruise
With Tom Cruise, yeah.
And it did so fucking bad that they renamed it for DVD release Live, Die, Repeat.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wasn't that like the tagline of the movie? Live, Die, Repeat?
Yeah.
Then they should just called it from the
and
beginning. Live, Die, Repeat.
Yeah. No, that it did so bad in the theaters that they renamed the fucking thing just to trick you into seeing it.
That is so stupid.
To trick you into fucking seeing it, like, oh, Tom Cruise movie. Live, Die, Repeat. Never heard of that. Let's pick it up. It can't be that bad. Holy fuck! It's the same goddamn thing.
It sounds like a James Bond title.
Minus the repeat.
Minus the repeat.
Live, kill,
live, die.
Live, kill other people, and fuck women.
Yeah. Live, die.
Bang.
Live, kill.
2 people in the movie at least.
Yeah.
Unless it's Judi Dench.
Live, kill, bang.
Live, kill, bang.
Live, kill, bang.
Live, kill, bang.
I think we got the next James Bond movie. You're welcome.
The next fucking James Bond actress at least. Live, kill, bang.
Live, kill, bang. What's your name? Live.
Oddly enough, it's also played by Famke Janssen. So hey.
Boom. Oh, that'd be great.
I'd be fine with it. It's Famke Janssen.
Yeah, the cosplays are amazing. I want to go to a cosplay and actually dress up.
Well, I'd wait until Ebola's done.
Yeah. Well, you can go as Dr. Ebola. Everybody.
I'm not going out there at all. I'd love to see you all, guys, but I'm waiting for Ebola to stop.
Yeah. Nick is waiting for... You will not see Nick anytime at a Comic-Con.
Hey, I got to sit down and talk to an ID specialist, which is infectious disease.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I ain't going to one of them for a while.
No way.
Yep. I did like the Rob Downey Jr. joining Cap 3.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
If it's Civil War, I'm going to love it.
Well, he's been teasing...
If it really is Civil War, I'm going to love it. That was a great comic.
Oh,
that was a great series of comics.
Well, that's where, all the doesn't the government...
wants the heroes to name themselves.
Yeah.
They want some responsibility.
And
since Captain America is like the poster child that you'd think would agree with America, he's on the opposite side. Rob Downey Jr.'s character, i.e. Tony Stark, has already fucking said he's Iron Man anyway.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, we should all do that. It's fine. No worries. If
So,
I can do it, you can
so
do
now
it.
each hero is taking a side.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with you. That'd be
correctly,
pretty cool.
Spider-Man came out and said that he opened up about his identity. Can't remember all of them, but I remember Spider-Man, I think, did.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember. I briefly
I think that's
remember.
how. I think because I believe Captain died in the Civil War as well. He was killed.
Yeah, they killed him off, and they rumored that Captain America could be killed off in the Captain America 3 storyline.
Yep.
And yeah, he dies. He gets assassinated by Crossbones in the Civil War comic.
Yep.
So it's interesting because Robert Downey Jr. said, "Yeah, I want to be in the Captain America movies, but you make a role. You need to make room for me."
Exactly.
Which I can understand why he wants to be in the Captain America movie because the Winter Soldier was great. That was a great. That's probably like one of my most favorite Marvel movies since Iron Man.
It really was, but I think Robert Downey Jr. honestly just wants to be more involved with the whole thing. I think he realizes exactly.
Take over.
No, he realizes exactly how popular this thing is. Exactly how like him it really is. Like
he sees how much money it brings in.
Not even that. Could you picture anyone else being Iron Man?
No, not at all.
I can't. And you know what? If they ever fucking change that shit, I'm not watching it. I don't give a fuck. Because you know what?
If they try to reboot
if they try and reboot Tony Stark as somebody else, unless it's me, I ain't fucking watching.
You would want another character to play.
I don't want.
In the suit.
Don't touch Iron Man.
Yeah.
Let Robert Downey Jr. do it until he doesn't want to do it no more. That's my mentality.
Well, if Captain America if the current Captain America dies in the movie, who's going to take it over? Is Bucky going to take it over?
Bucky.
So you're okay with Bucky being Captain America? But
Yeah,
you're not
because
okay.
it actually happened in the comics.
You wouldn't be okay with someone.
Someone else.
I thought someone else
takes over in the comics.
Well, no, doesn't someone take over for Tony though? As Iron Man, I know like
they might. But you know what? I'm saying, like when we had the discussion about Thor being a woman.
Yeah.
Tony Stark is fucking Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Period. Like I don't care.
So, but what if they changed him in the comic to be a woman or something?
It's not. It could be Tony with an I.
Tanya Stark.
Tony. That's Tony Stark right there. But you know what? Like if it's Tony Stark in that fucking suit or just in the screen, I don't give a shit if he's in the suit.
Oh yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark.
Yeah, there's
period.
This is just a rumor that it could be a possible Civil War series. He might just have a small part. Who knows?
I'd be fine with that too.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'd be fine with them just having like a moment of like, Cap, I heard this shit was going on. You need a hand? Like,
yeah.
Like I'm fine with it. Like
Cap's like, I fucking got this. Get out of here.
He's like, piss off.
Yeah.
Piss off, Boy Scout. I got your ass.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how that's gonna go. What else has been in the news? Gillian Anderson.
Yeah, she wants to be in Ghostbusters.
Dana Scully herself.
I'd love her to be in Ghostbusters.
Oh God, that'd be great.
Oh yeah.
She's already got the paranormal experience.
You damn right.
Come on. I mean, you can't
Christ,
go wrong.
It could be a spin-off of fucking X-Files.
Oh my God. A cross-genre film. Yeah. Oh my God.
They realize ghosts are real. She's there.
I think she'd be great. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like I think the candidates for Ghostbusters for the all-female cast, I think it was Melissa McCarthy. It was basically most of the girls who were in the Bridesmaids film.
I'd rather
Kristen Wiig, I think.
I like Kristen Wiig.
I do like her.
I like them all. Don't get me wrong.
Bill Murray endorsed.
I'd like Savannah Kendrick in there.
Yeah, I could see that working.
Anna Kendrick.
Who would be your female lineup for the Ghostbusters, Nick?
You know, I hadn't really thought about it, but if I had
just on the spot,
off the top of my head,
Johnny on the spot here.
Let me think. Emma Stone, she was funny.
I agree with that one.
She was funny, and not to mention she also worked with Bill Murray already, so you know she's got a sport right there.
Yeah. Because right now most people are saying Emma Stone, Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, and there was one more girl I can't remember. I could not for the life of me remember her name. But
I could go with some Dana Scully.
I could go with
I could go some G. Anderson.
I could see her,
I could definitely
laying the funny on.
Or You know who I think would be great?
Who?
I don't remember her name right off the bat, but it's the girl from Newsroom.
Ooh. Newsroom.
We're Googling this right now, kids.
I gotta know this now.
Don't mind the dead air.
Hey. Take a moment, relax.
Sit back.
Yeah. You need to find out the girl from, is it Margaret Judson?
No. Although she'd be funny, but it's not her. Keep going down. Okay. Olivia Munn.
I can maybe see that happening.
I can see her being the new Bill Murray role.
Yeah, because you need just the different personalities.
Oh! Ooh. I got this. Move.
Move. I gotta see this.
Let's see. The girl that I'm thinking of that I'm going to slowly talk until I find out her name because I do things like that. Let me slowly talk about who I'm talking about. Even slower now because I'm reading things. Amanda Peet.
Oh yeah.
I like me some Amanda Peet.
She was in Saving Silverman and she was in
Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip.
I could see that. I could possibly see that.
She'd be good. I'd like her.
You know who I could see them possibly going with? Just thinking of actresses that
she could kind of be like the Ray character too.
I could see Judd Apatow's wife possibly being in it. She's like in gosh, what was? I can't. She's in like all of his movies. Oh god. Oh, Leslie Mann. She's in like. You know her, right?
Oh God, what is she in?
She's in.
She's in fucking. She's in that. Knocked Up with.
Yeah, she's in Knocked Up.
Judd.
And, like, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I could possibly see her. I could see. Who was the other? God, Leslie Mann.
Olivia Munn.
I could definitely see some of the SNL.
Anna Kendrick.
Who was I thinking of?
Anna Kendrick, you were thinking of.
I could see Anna Kendrick.
And the ginger that was playing opposite Anna Kendrick in Pitch Perfect.
I could possibly see either Tina Fey or.
I think Tina Fey would make a great Egon character.
I think she would. Who's the? Oh God.
What's her name?
From Parks and Rec.
Fuck. I know exactly who you're talking about. No, Aubrey Plaza instead from Parks and Rec.
I could definitely see that.
Aubrey Plaza, Amy Poehler.
Amy Poehler, that's who I was thinking of. I could definitely see Amy Poehler being in this. I'm just thinking of names that have just been, really hot right now. With
not to mention, I think that Aubrey Plaza would be good too.
Yeah,
she's got that dry fucking humor.
Yeah.
I love it.
I can say right now, I would love to see.
It's like smoked whiskey.
I would love to see Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig. Oh, who was the third one? Emma Stone. And I could.
Olivia Munn.
I think I'm going to go with
Olivia Munn.
No, I'm going to go with Sugar from Parks and Rec.
Amy Plaza.
Aubrey Plaza. Yeah. I'm going. That's my 4 right there.
It's not that far.
I love how she's got that dry delivery. Like
I'm going with Amanda Peet. I'm going with Aubrey Plaza again.
Okay.
Emma Stone.
Yeah.
And Olivia Munn.
Okay.
That's my 4.
All right. I mean, do you like the idea of a female cast?
I'm perfectly fine with it.
Because I know some people they
don't give a shit.
Not like it at all. They want to keep original.
Fuck them people.
It's kind of hard to keep original though when Harold
Egon's
Ramis
fucking dead. So Egon's dead, kids. We ain't getting the originals, but mind you, they can be back in there as like the overall owners of the company.
Yeah. It could be a passing of the torch, or it's probably. I assume it's going to be a reboot of some sort.
No, what it should be is fucking Ghostbusters actually a working business. They don't have this free shit anytime anymore.
Ghostbusters,
what do you want?
We got one. They need to just. It should be It would be nice to see a passing of the torch type deal. But, we'll see what happens. Hey, maybe Gillian Anderson will be on the cast. Who knows? Stranger things have happened.
I'd be fine with Gillian Anderson being there.
Oh,
Perfectly fine. Shit.
I would be.
I'd almost want to find
perfect
girl with the
with
cast
that.
so I could have all the ones I just said and her.
Oh my god, I would definitely be perfect. So I wanted to ask you, my man, before we go on with any more, I want to ask you how you are doing. I just did the same thing you did. I just wasn't talking about shit. How are you doing? Jeez, I meant to ask you that.
I'm doing good. Like,
I know you were
school's
sick.
been a little crazy.
You were sick. You got over your sickness. You're fine now.
I've got my own little we got this little crew that we have at our clinical sites. All great people. I actually love this one. We tried to get together for our next set of clinicals for nursing school.
For nursing, yeah. There you go.
Which I'm not even going to say that I'm in it because they should know. Take notes, kids. We're trying to actually get in it, and it's ending up that only 2 of us are going to be in the main one that we're shooting for, and like 4 of them are going somewhere else, and one of them's like way the fuck out there, way too far for him. But like, dude, this is a great group of people. You got to meet them at some point. We're gonna have like a little party, and you're coming. Let's see, what else have I been up to? Ooh. I went with my buddy Vickle and his wife Susan to go see Coheed and Cambria in concert at the House of Blues.
Oh, how was that, man?
It was fucking awesome. It's the best show I've seen at House of Blues so far.
That's great.
I've seen a few, and don't get me wrong, I love Flogging Molly because they're second on the list.
Yeah.
Because Flogging Molly was great at the House of Blues.
God.
But I got to see Coheed and Cambria with their opening act was Thank You Scientist. And they were fucking great too. Like, I was stunned.
Man.
They were great. Like, dude, I was blown away. I even sat there, I was like, I love Coheed and Cambria.
Yeah.
But, like, around those people, I seemed like I only liked them. It was like a cult. It was weird. It was awesome, though. Like, I'm sitting there.
People were just all die hard.
I'm standing there next to them, and I'm seeing all around us, like, when certain songs are going on, people are fucking raising their hands and kind of, like, pointing.
Yeah.
And they're all singing along with it. I'm like, is the pointing a thing that they do? Yeah. Is it a specific finger stance of the point? What are we doing here?
Is this something I need to do right now?
Am I an outsider by not doing this pointing thing? Like, what the fuck is happening?
Are you going to chase me out of here with torches and pitchforks?
Like, shit. Like, they did all of the songs from In Keeping Secrets of Silent Earth 3, which is one of my favorite of their albums. It's great. But, let's see, what else did they do? They did a song. They did "Welcome Home" from Apollo.
Oh, okay.
From Good Morning Apollo. They did. Let's see, what else did they do? They did "Number City" from their new one. The I'm blanking. It's the Aftermath or Christ, I'm blanking on it. It's Aftermath Dissension, whatever the hell it is. Dissension. But like they did 2 encores.
Well, I before I interrupt you, I know that you had mentioned to me that each CD kind of tells a story.
It does. Coheed and Cambria.
So were they able to tell their story?
Oh yeah, they did the whole that In Keeping Secrets of Silent Earth 3. That is in itself a whole story.
Damn.
And Claudio Sanchez, who actually is the fucking main singer, he's the lead singer, he's the main guitarist too, I think. Mm-hmm. He actually writes the comics as well. There are comics that are associated with this.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember you telling
me
about
that. And they're fucking great. They are fucking great.
I'd love to read those.
Though you have to. Like, they are phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of them.
You have to send some my way.
I will.
I want to check it
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it played from the opener where you just hear the phone ringing, all the way to 2113, the secret track. And fucking then did some encore ones of, like, Number City. It was great. Like, awesome. I was astounded.
Now, were you on the floor? Were you guys like?
I was actually on the upper level.
Oh, you were in the upper level.
Yeah, I didn't feel like being on the floor. I was like, nah.
So you were sitting comfy.
No, I was standing up there.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have the extra cash to fucking buy the ticket, to be honest. Oh. Well, actually, I did, but I was also sitting there like hemming and hawing between, should I stand? Should I sit? What the fuck should I do?
Yeah.
And then by the time I decided that like sitting would actually be cool, I then fucking hit it and it's like, sold out. I'm like, fuck you, okay, I'll stand. Please let me stand there.
The whole time you've been standing there, they've been selling out, sitting down.
Oh, I know. I was sitting there realizing that I was like,
we just sold the last one out.
Yep, pretty much. Shit. But like, it was fucking great. Like, I literally loved it. I actually just ordered their vinyl, actually, because I have vinyl of Keeping Secrets of Silent Earth 3. That's just coming out shortly.
Yeah.
They have this marble one that looks fucking gorgeous. They have this peach one that's exclusive at the shows that they had sold out of when I went up to the fucking, like, to get my shit.
Yeah, did you get any merch?
I got a thing for my keychain. I got a keychain.
Hold on, we'll have to take a photo of that.
It's got the Keyworks on it, which is,
there.
I actually have a tattoo of that on my back.
Wow.
The upper portion is the Keyworks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Wow, man. Yeah, you'll have to post a picture of that and
I will.
put it on Facebook for
Oh, it's
people to see.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
But like, I'm going to be getting the special one you had to pre-order. I'll be getting that in like late October.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
I'm really looking forward to it.
I love the resurgence of. Vinyl has never been dead, but
It's sure shit went away for a while though.
Yeah, you're seeing a resurgence of it though with a lot of artists.
It's gonna sound. I know that it's gonna sound so fucking good.
Oh yeah,
I'm looking so forward.
The quality.
You're gonna come over and we're gonna actually sit down and probably cast after that. We're gonna sit down and just listen to it and then we'll cast.
I'll set the mood. I'll set the mood for the cast. A weird.
No homo, but you know.
Yeah.
it'll
set the mood.
It'll set the mood.
It'll set the mood. I'm trying to do this voice. I can't. Yep.
But yeah, that I got to see that.
That's cool,
like,
man.
Dude, I loved it. I was actually house sitting for them while they went to Disney. So I was actually in Avon for a while.
Doing a little bit of house sitting.
Doing some house sitting, watching their dog. They got cool dogs.
Yeah.
But yeah, just school's been going on. Got to see a fucking awesome concert. I was hugely happy about that.
Well, yeah. How did you not?
Exactly. I got to see Walking Dead last week.
Oh man!
On Sunday.
We're gonna save that.
We're
for
saving
another
that.
time.
Don't worry, we're
Yeah.
going to save that. Got into a dumbass conversation about it too.
Yeah.
We're gonna fucking bring that up too. Don't worry.
We'll definitely talk about it another time. But holy shit!
Just remind yourself, kids,
Yeah.
when you're sitting there with your friends, don't try and talk about who you think you would be on The Walking Dead.
Yeah, we had.
Don't worry, I wasn't the one that brought this fucking thing up, and neither was Stu. But holy shit, it started like, are you fucking out of your mind?
Yeah.
Kind of moments.
Well,
It
you
was
informed me
great.
you were sitting down with a bunch of our buddies. I wasn't there because I was out of town.
Yeah, he was still out of town.
But,
One of them was like, I'm Rick. I'm like, bullshit, motherfucker. You're Carl at most.
or he wanted to be
Fucking
like
Carl,
Or he
goddamn.
wanted to be Daryl. It's like every dude wants to be Daryl.
Yeah, he was like, I'm Rick, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
Fucking no.
You either want to be Rick or Daryl.
Yep.
It's like, okay.
I'd rather be Daryl or like a male
Yeah.
version of Michonne myself.
Well, this guy who brought it up, he's like T-Dog. He's dead. He's not doing jack shit because he's dead.
I said if he wanted to be, he could be Dale or Carl.
I can see him being Dale though.
I could see him being Carl. But that's just me, and everyone else that was actually in the group with there. Everyone else literally sat there. And he's sitting there going like, "I'd be Rick." I took a test online, and I took it honestly, and I'm like, "Okay, I could fucking be Maggie if I wanted to be taking this goddamn test. You want to be you want to be Rick, and I get that, no problem. But when everyone in the group that's sitting there talking to you is like bullshit, and when I sit there and go, at most I could see Carl here.
Yeah.
And everyone goes in full agreement on it.
You're Carl.
You might have lost the argument.
You might be Carl.
You might be Carl.
Signs are pointing to Carl.
Boom. But yeah, it was. But yeah, I had a decent couple.
So you think you would be Daryl?
No. They said that I would either be a male Michonne because I have the martial arts and I'm good with weapons.
Yeah.
Hand-to-hand combat more than, bullets. I can shoot, but give me a sword and I'm gonna fuck some shit up.
Katana.
I will fuck shit up better than I will with a gun. You know what? I'm gonna run out of bullets eventually, but that sword's gonna be swinging long past it.
Slice like butter.
Like butter.
But who do you think you would be?
I think I'd be more along the lines of a male Michonne, to be honest. Like I could see they were saying also Daryl, which I'd be hugely proud of that idea. But at the same point, I know everyone wants to be that, so I'm not gonna be the guy that's like, I'd be fucking Daryl, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to be Rick. Number one, I could see myself being fucked up and being Daryl.
Yeah.
But the reason I'd want to even be that is Norman Reedus.
Oh,
Norman Reedus is fucking amazing.
Of course.
He's Boondock Saint.
Yeah.
I could see it, but at the same point, I think I want to try and use a little humbleness and say that I'd be the fucking male Michonne.
Okay. That's fine.
I'd be okay being Daryl.
I could see that. Well, Daryl is pretty much the male version of Michonne. I mean,
Pretty much,
they're
yeah.
pretty much almost the same character. Kind
Exactly, except one's got a crossbow and the other one's got a fucking sword.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oddly enough, I'm good with both of those. But still, I'm good with that and a bow. So
you're a cross between both.
I'd like that.
Who
do you think you'd be?
Oh man.
Because since Stu wasn't there, he didn't get the vetting process of the entire group.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think I would probably be a cross between like Tyrese. Tyrese is he's a good guy.
Exactly. I could see
he's pushed to the brink. He'll do what he's got to do.
I could see you being like a split of Tyrese and Rick, especially when Rick's like on the spiraling edge. You know what I mean? Not in a dick way, but like
What's
Rick.
that about me?
No, because
spiraling out.
Because you got the Tyrese good guy thing going on, but when push comes to shove and shit's gonna be fucked up, you will do what you have to do.
Do what you got to do to protect the people that you love and care about.
Exactly.
That's.
See, it was a compliment. You just took it badly.
Yeah.
What'd you say? I'm gonna slit your throat like Rick. There you go.
I'm gonna give you a Ebola, motherfucker.
Dr. Ebola's here.
Dr. Ebola gave everyone. That's what's starting the zombie apocalypse, man. I'm guaranteeing it right now.
Oh god! Did you see that fucking thing?
We've come full circle back to
Did
the
you see
Ebola.
that thing on the internet a couple days ago?
What?
Some asshole had posted something about how one of the guys that died of Ebola came back to life, but had like this zombie appearance. I'm sitting there going like,
what?
Bullshit. Yeah, it's a fucking hoax. It was some bullshit hoax. But I saw it. I'm like,
or was it?
dun, dun, dun.
It totally was. No, it wasn't, because I was on the scene. I'm Dr. Ebola, bitch. I gave him Ebola. And Magic Johnson's AIDS were there. That's going to be the title of the show.
Dr. Ebola
and
Flash and Dr. Ebola.
And Magic Johnson's AIDS.
Really, what the episode should be titled is this. This is how the NSA found us. That's what the fucking thing's gonna be. These guys are talking about Ebola way too fucking much.
They're really talking about Ebola way too much.
They don't sound scientific at all, but they're talking about Dr. Ebola.
They're really
and
talking.
we know him personally.
We know this guy. He's wanted. They're talking about this Ebola way too much.
Oh, NSA, how you doing?
Oh, hey, man. Oh, no. We're... Oh, God. Seeing how long people would...
Just that'd be the best fucking end of the episode.
Yeah.
Oh, I got someone!
Will Stu and Nick survive the Ebola outbreak?
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Geek Eclectic.
In the underground of the Temple of Doom.
The Temple of Ebola.
Temple of Ebola.
Oh my God.
Meanwhile,
freaking
Batman.
Is it? Am I just the only one, or am I just sick of Ebola?
Let's just hope you don't get sick.
I hope I don't get sick from Ebola, but I'm sick of hearing about it.
From everything I've been hearing and from everything the ID specialist fucking told me, it's not going away anytime soon.
Do you think it could?
We're
seeing cases in the U.S. already.
This is really bad, and you know what? This podcast is not going to touch on politics at any point in my hope.
We don't usually do this. We don't.
My mentality is close the fucking borders, because when you're allowing flights and this shit could be on the plane, this is a bad decision.
Yeah. I saw one instance where this dude was
shut down the fucking international airport shit until this shit has gone the way of the dodo.
Shut it down.
Shut shit down.
That's
just me, because you know what? If I was running shit, airports are closed, motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
Airports are closed. All the shit's done. Okay, tell you what, we're waiting for this shit to happen. I understand that Delta's got to fucking fly some shit. Suck my dick.
Yeah.
We're taking some time because this shit ain't spreading.
You came from Liberia, shutting it down.
You're going to be sitting down and being watched for...
Because otherwise, if you let this person...
next month, you're going to be being watched.
If you let this dude in, if you let a dude infected with Ebola in the country, you're going to be singing that Michael Jackson song, Liberian Girl. Liberian girl, you came and you changed my world. Yeah, your world with Ebola. Oh, fuck me, I'm dying, and I'm already dead. And you killed me again with Ebola, you bitch.
I'm telling you, like, I I don't know what the
I
fuck
don't
they're
know.
doing, but
It's
I do not
fucked.
agree with it right now.
I don't get it, dude. It's scary.
I mean,
but
there's one thing to start another war in a brown suit, but you know what? This
Ugh.
shit's dumb. I can't stress that enough. I don't fucking give a flying shit about politics, guys.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, medically speaking, from someone that's actually going to be having to deal with this shit, this is fucking dumb.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of this.
Just
There's very few things in this world that I'm afraid of. This is one of them.
so Dr. Ebola is number
Dr.
one.
Ebola is up there.
He's number one.
He's top 12.
He's the creator of Ebola, though. He's number one. He's the
I'm telling
ultimate
you, like,
supervillain.
It's fucked up, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, this is bad. Like, don't fuck around, people. Not to give an ending message of weariness, but
Yeah, seriously.
be fucking careful, because
Yeah,
this shit
that's
is bad.
true.
Right now, they're projecting that in the next month or so, there's going to be 1.6 million victims. 1.3 or 1.6 million victims of Ebola.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
And
Because
that's
they get Ebola up in here.
that's estimating that each week there's going to be 20,000 additional stemming cases.
Yeah.
Right now it's reaching 40 to 60 at the moment. So their estimates are low. Fucking imagine that one. By the end of the next year, we're going to have over 1.6 million fucking cases of Ebola.
That is scary, man.
That's their estimate.
frightening.
That's the fucking CDC estimate, and they're already saying it's low. How terrifying is that? Like how freaked out could you be? Like, here, I would love to go to Comic-Con. Not a fucking chance until this Ebola shit is handled. Not a fucking chance in the world.
Let me ask you this: How come the two people who first came back were somehow cured?
Oh, the doctor?
Yeah, the doctor and the
The
nurse.
one guy. Okay, here's why. You want to know what?
Yeah.
One of the things that I got to talk about with the ID specialist. The doctor got medication early enough,
Yeah.
and they had blood transfusions while they're doing it. The guy that died in Texas, the one that died,
Yeah.
the one that got cured, the one that survived it. Let's be honest, the one that survived it was getting the doctor's blood and the medication. The doctor's blood who had survived this.
Yeah.
So on top of it, he's getting fresh antibodies that know how to deal with this
So
shit.
the man who just recently passed away.
He didn't get the doctor's blood.
Yeah, and he infected. I think a nurse was infected or something like that recently.
The weird thing about it is that nurse was actually at my cousin's wedding. Mind you, 2 years ago, my cousin got married,
Yeah.
but she was one of the guests at the wedding.
Wow,
So
man.
they actually know this girl.
That's insane.
Yeah, so it's not close to home for me, but
Close enough. I mean,
I got an
yeah.
extension. My cousin's friend at his wedding. That's close enough
That's-
for me to be like,
yeah.
And she's doing the same shit I'm going to be doing, except hopefully she's somehow fucked up compared to me doing hopefully things right.
Well, you better put on a lead suit then, bud, and just. I don't even know what to tell you. Just be
I'm
careful.
not excited about this.
Just what, everybody, just stay in your bubble
Fucking wash your hands. Be careful, kids.
and listen to Geek
goddamn,
Eclectic in your little bubble, and
Yeah.
you'll be safe.
Stay safe.
Yeah,
In your bubble that's attuned to Geek Eclectic.
yeah. Doctor
The
Ebola
sweet
can't get you in there.
Sculptural rhythms of Geek Eclectic.
The smooth, silky voice of Stu and Nick.
Bring you
Geek Eclectic.
bringing you the quiet storm.
The quiet storm. Oh man. Well, Nick, I think this is gonna wrap it up for us, right?
I think we're gonna be back soon. We've got some ideas for some Halloween archetypal episodes.
Yeah, we'll definitely be doing some
We got
Halloween
some. We got
episodes
some
here.
themed episodes coming up. So look forward to it. I think.
Yeah, we'll be definitely rolling that out soon enough. We have some different things up our sleeves that we're gonna give to you guys. But in the meantime, if you guys want to check us out at our website, you can visit geekecpodcast.wordpress.com, and you can check out all the news and articles that we have up there right now.
And you can check us out on YouTube at youtube.com/thegeekeclectic. The Geek Eclectic is one word. So it's youtube.com/thegeekeclectic.
And you can go there and you can listen to the latest episodes or past episodes of the show.
More than welcome to.
Yeah. And,
Check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Facebook,
Yes.
we got facebook.com. Is it /Geek Eclectic or is it groups /Geek Eclectic? I can't remember. Just search Geek Eclectic in the search
It's
bar.
/ Geek Eclectic.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
See?
And then on Twitter, you can follow us at the Geek Eclectic.
That's at the Geek Eclectic.
Yes.
Woo!
And
Because I don't know shit about Twitter, so that's Stu there
that's all me.
on the tweeter.
Yeah.
I'm posting shit on Facebook. He's got the tweeter.
Yeah, the tweeter.
He's tweeting.
I'm tweeting y'all,
He's
people.
tweeting everybody.
But yeah, if you guys want to follow us on there, please make sure to like and subscribe our YouTube channel. We thank you guys for taking your time out and listening to us.
Yeah, because I'm not lying. We're getting some good numbers.
Yeah,
I was checking those out, and I'm pleased as punch. We might actually, after that discussion about changing to a podcast sometime soon.
Yeah, we're blowing up on the scene here, so we'd want to thank all you guys for your support and keep checking out the articles and listening to the podcast, for God's sakes.
I'm blowing up.
I'm blowing up. Dr. Ebola's in the fucking house.
No, it reminded me of something I watched Scott Pilgrim this week. It's like,
Oh,
I'm what's hot. I'm what's blowing up right now. You are blowing up right now. Douche. What? You made me swallow my own gum. That'll be in my intestines for 7 years.
Oh, man. Well,
You want to fight me for her? Was that not clear? Looks over at the man. Was that not clear? No. You want to fight me for her? No, I want to fight you for me. Scott learned the power of self-respect.
self-respect. Oh, man.
Well, that does it for us tonight.
That's going to do it.
As always,
I'm Stu.
and I'm Nick.
And you've been listening to the Geek Eclectic Podcast.
Wrap up. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Watch out for Dr. Ebola. Bye, everybody.
All alone, dwelling under